Hello, friends and family of Inspire Adetunji. I want to address a follow-up that's like a question from the discussion about the power of ambition. I'll give us two scenarios. Now, imagine a young man, Emeka, who has the ambition of becoming a lawyer. Like I am a lawyer, and like I had an ambition of becoming a lawyer. And then, Emeka, all of a sudden in one semester, had to deal with the issue of an ailing parent that was in the hospital and needed money for surgery or the medical bills. And this same amount of money is what he needs to pay for his schooling in order to further his dream. In such a situation, what will Emeka do? What will this young man do? Yes, we're talking about the power of ambition. He has this ambition of doing this or doing that or becoming a lawyer, for instance. But there is this demon in his face that is threatening to kill that dream. What will you do? If you are the one, let's even have some discussion. What will you do? I'll tell you my take, but what will you do? How will you address this? And I'll tell you this. We're open, and I'm open anytime to address your questions. So if you have any question, you can send it in. If you have anything you want us to discuss, you can send it in. We'll always address this. Like the issue of Emeka. In fact, as a matter of fact, I'll leave the issue of Emeka to us. First and foremost, let's have your take. Let me know what you think. How do you juxtapose? How do you balance the power of your ambition in the face of intervening or supervening situations or circumstances that are threatening to drown your dream? How do you address that? While we wait on that, I'll also say something. Let us look at the situation of somebody else. We're talking about the power of ambition. It's important to have ambition, but we need to be practical. What about Femi, who does not have any means of achieving his goals? Who does not have anybody to support him? He doesn't have any father or any parent or even uncles to give him money in the pursuit of his dream. What will he do? And I'll tell you what I think. If I were in the position of Femi, what I would do. And of course, this is not something that I'm talking out of the wood, it's something that I've done, that I've seen, and I've heard and seen countless people also do the same thing, which is the fact that you can always start from the scratch. You can always start from the bottom and get to wherever you want to be in life. And I'll give you two examples about myself in this regard. When I was in OAU studying law, and of course, I've always had the mind that I want to do great things. I want to do business and build things for myself, become this, become that. And of course, there was no money and all of that, because I told myself something that, at a particular time, I think it was at 300 level, I was not going to take anything from my parent. I was just going to fend for myself and all of that. And do you know what I do? And this is where the power of internal currency comes in. Because believe me, everything that you need to be everything that you want to become is actually within you. It's actually inside of you. There's an adage, there's a Yoruba adage that says, what you are looking for in Sokoto State is actually inside the pocket of your Sokoto. It means that what you're looking for far away is actually within your reach, is with you in the pocket of your trousers. So the greatest treasure that we have as human, I keep saying that the greatest treasure that we have is our mind. It's our mind. It is so big that a lot of us do not utilize it properly. And so in the same regard, the biggest currency that we have is within us. Now, you need to do an assessment and say, yes, I want to have this, I want to be this, but this is the present position. I'm even struggling to eat. What do you do? Do you know what I did in my own situation and position? I now started printing bookmarkers. I will write these bookmarkers. I will write inspirational words on them. I will write inspirational quotes on them. I will print them with very good designs, and then I was selling them. Where was I selling them? I was selling these things in front of the female hostels in school. Why was I selling in front of the female hostel? And that is why I'm saying that everything you need is within you. You have to think. You have to strategize. You have to tell yourself, what do I do? How do I do this? How do I get myself outside of this? Because there's nobody coming to save you. You have to save yourself. You have to pursue your ambition. You have to pursue your goal. And I look at it that, okay, strategically, I want to sell these things to people. But what's the best place? If I take these things to the male hostels, people will just look at it. The boys, you know the way boys are. The boys will just look at it and just pass, and then without any regard. But if I take these things to the female hostel, which is a converging point for both male and female, there is one Emeka that wants to come and toast Chioma. There is one Femi that has been looking at a means of talking to Okpe or Nkechi. You understand? And then they come there, the guys come there, you want to impress the women, well, the way they are looking at it, oh, this is nice, this coat is nice, oh, you want to buy them 5, you want to buy them 10. And that's it. Nobody told me. I have to think, okay, I want to do this, I want to sell this. What's the best strategy? You have to come up with it yourself. Remember this, even as we are going, the currency that you need, that you have, is within yourself. You have to bring it out. Stop looking beyond yourself. Stop looking at what the economic situation in the country, in the world, or anywhere is. Stop looking at what you do not have. Start focusing on what you have. Your mind. You have a sound mind. Utilize it. Develop your dream. Develop your vision. And have a plan and projection of how to work towards it. Because believe me, you can achieve it. I'll tell you this. I was selling this, printing them all the time, and selling to the point that I started moving out of OAU where I was schooling. I started taking this thing to UI in Oyo State in Ibadan. And I'll go in front of the female hostels and display them and sell. I'll do all these things and then come back to school. I remember one day that I got to UI late in the night. I think it was like almost 12 midnight. The shuttle buses in the schools have all, closed and all of that. I had to walk from the gates, walk down all the way to the hostels and all of that. But I wasn't daunted because I was focusing on my dream, on my ambition. Of course, it was tough. It wasn't easy. But believe me, nothing good comes easy. This is a prompt to you. This is to tell you that whatever you want to do, whatever ambition you want to have or that you have, no matter where you are, and where you are does not matter. It is where you're actually going in life that matter. Today, and you can see examples in different various fields of people that started from the bottom, that started from nothing, but they had their dream. We have a Victor Osimhen today that is a footballer that is world-renowned. We have people today like Olamide, you understand, we have Ashake in the music industry that are making waves all over the world. These are examples to us. And if they can do it, believe me, you can do it. Never give up on your ambition. Never give up on yourself. Think of how to develop yourself. Think of how to overcome things within, because God has given you everything within you. It's within us. But we're not striving or pushing ourselves be enough. Stop looking at what anybody will give to you, but start thinking of what you are going to do for yourself. As the American president said, stop thinking or stop asking, what will my country do for me? But what will I do for my country? And my question to you today, and my word to you today, and my admonition to you today is stop looking at the external world. Stop looking at the external circumstances. Stop looking at your limitations. Stop looking at the things that are against you, but start looking at the things that are for you. Look at the things that you have. You have your mind. You have yourself. You have strength within you. Call up this strength. Believe in yourself. It's going to be tough. I'm not telling you it's going to be a walkover. It's going to be tough. But believe me, you can do it. And let's engage ourselves. If you have questions, let's talk about it. Let's discuss whatever particular question or situation or circumstances you have. I can advise you. I can tell you what to do in such situation. You can come to me. Drop questions in the DM. We'll address all of this. And I'll also tell you, if you have not read Babel, you need to read Babel. You need to read Babel. Babel is filled with inspiring, encouraging word that will drive you, that will inspire you, that will push you to be who you want to be. Because you can, if you think you can.